My name is Rawlson King. I'm the councillor for Rideau Rockcliffe, which is a ward within the inner core of the city, so the inner urban core. It is arguably probably the most culturally, economically, and geographically different type of ward in the city because we have some of the most richest people who live in the country in our ward, and we have some of the most poorest people who live in the country in our ward. There are a lot of challenges in my neighborhood, serious problems around youth crime, the fact that there weren't as many opportunities as we would like for youth, and that we had increasing rates of child poverty. And so I don't think it's acceptable to be in the shadow of Parliament Hill and to have some of the highest food bank usage in the province and some of the highest levels of child poverty as well in certain neighborhoods in the province. So I think that there are many opportunities, definitely around food security that youth can get involved in. Whether it's the traditional let's volunteer at the food bank, or let's raise dollars for the food bank, or let's participate in that wider community food model where we help garden and then maybe provide the food that we grow to food banks so that people do have healthy and fresh sources of the foods, vegetables, fruits. Reasons why people are accessing the food bank is really I think it's twofold. There's precariousness in terms of the job market. So, people aren't able to get the permanent type of work, permanent type of high paying work that's required. So it creates challenges in terms of affordability for food. And then we also have a high number of people who live on disability. And when you live on disability, unfortunately, we haven't seen increase in those payments for people who live on disability. Students, my challenge to you would be seeing what you can do to really reduce the need for food banks in our city. And I think that we do that through ensuring that we have greater opportunities for people to get fresh food, whether that is through community gardens, whether that is through hamper programs. One exciting example for me is community members who are planting fruit trees throughout their communities. The last thing I would leave students with, in my estimation, every effort actually counts. It's really important. People often kind of get overwhelmed. They see things and they say, we can't change anything. And you'd be surprised. The smallest initiatives make some of the most largest impacts. For more information about what I do as a city councillor, you can follow me on Twitter at Rawlson King. And it's just at RAWLSONKING.